Admiral Zexthor stood on the bridge of the Domination's edge, watching the tactical display with growing unease. 3 weeks had passed since the Catherian Empire had reduced the human mining outpost on Kepler 442c to radioactive glass. It had been a calculated message. Humanity was encroaching too far into Imperial space, and the Empire had responded with overwhelming nuclear force. The humans should have surrendered by now. Every species in the galaxy understood the mathematics of war against the Empire. The Catherians possessed the largest fleet, the most advanced technology, and had crushed 17 civilizations in the past century alone. When the Empire spoke, lesser species listened. But humanity had not surrendered. They had not even responded. Admiral, his tactical officer's voice carried an edge of concern. We're detecting anomalous readings on the outer sensor grid. Zexthor's 4 eyes narrowed as he studied the display. Nothing appeared on the screens, yet the sensors registered something. Mass signatures that vanished the moment they focused scanners on them. Energy readings that defied explanation. Run a full diagnostic on all sensor arrays, he commanded. If there's a malfunction, the bridge lights flickered. For a fraction of a second, the main display showed something impossible. Sleek angular ships materializing from empty space, positioned at perfect firing solutions around the Imperial fleet. Then the lights steadied, and the display showed empty space once more. Diagnostic complete, Admiral. All systems functioning within normal parameters. Zexthor's mandibles clicked nervously. In 40 years of military service, he had never encountered anything like this. The humans were a young species. They had only achieved faster-than-light travel 50 years ago. Their technology was primitive, their military doctrine straightforward. They fought with kinetic weapons and chemical explosives like barbarians. A communication request appeared on his command console. The origin was listed as unknown. Accept the transmission, Zexthor ordered. The main screen flickered to life, revealing a human female in a simple black uniform. No decorations, no insignia of rank. Her eyes were the color of ice. I am Captain Sarah Chen of the Terran Defense Force, she said, her voice carrying across the bridge with crystalline clarity. You have attacked a human civilian installation without provocation. This constitutes an act of war. Zexthor straightened, his confidence returning. This was familiar territory, diplomacy through strength. I am Admiral Zexthor of the Imperial Navy. Your species has violated our territorial boundaries. The destruction of your outpost was a measured response to your aggression. The human's expression did not change. You killed 43,000 civilians, miners, engineers, their families, children. Casualties are an inevitable consequence of expansion into Imperial space. Withdraw your settlements beyond the Rigel line, and no further action will be necessary. Captain Chen was silent for a long moment. When she spoke again, her voice carried something that made Zexthor's blood run cold. You don't understand, she said quietly. We're not here to negotiate. The transmission ended. For 10 seconds, nothing happened. The Imperial fleet held position, sensors straining to detect threats that seemed to exist only at the edge of perception. Then the Retribution's hammer, the Empire's newest dreadnought, simply stopped. Its massive engines went dark, its weapon systems powered down, its shields collapsed. Report, Zexthor roared. Sir, the hammer is not responding to communications. All systems appear to be offline, but we're detecting no damage, no energy weapons discharge. Another ship went dark, then another. Zexthor watched in growing horror as his fleet died around him, ship by ship, each vessel simply shutting down as if some invisible hand had reached inside and turned them off. No explosions, no plasma fire, no debris, just silence. Emergency jump preparation, he commanded. All remaining ships, prepare for immediate withdrawal. Sir, FTL drives are not responding, neither are our engines. We're dead in space. The view screen activated again, showing Captain Chen's face. Behind her, Zexthor could now see what had been hidden before. A bridge lined with displays showing real-time feeds from inside every Imperial ship. Somehow, impossibly, the humans had infiltrated their most secure systems. "You wanted to send a message," Chen said. "Here's ours." One by one, the Imperial ships began to move, not under their own power, but guided by some external force. They arranged themselves in a perfect formation, weapons trained on each other. "Your weapons will fire once," Chen continued. "Your ships will destroy each other. The few survivors will be allowed to return home with a message for your emperor." Zexthor's voice cracked. "How? Our systems are isolated, quantum encrypted. No alien technology could—" "You think we're aliens," Chen said, and for the first time, something resembling emotion crossed her features. "We're not aliens, Admiral. We're something much worse." The weapons fired. Zexthor's ship shuddered as the Domination's Edge took fire from 6 different directions. Around him, the bridge crew worked frantically at dead controls. Through the view screen, he watched the magnificent Imperial fleet tear itself apart with mechanical precision. When the firing stopped, only his ship and 2 others remained intact, drifting powerless among the wreckage. "You want to know how we did this?" Chen's voice echoed through the dying ship. "We didn't use technology, Admiral. We used something your empire has never encountered before." The view screen zoomed in on Chen's eyes, and Zexthor saw something there that would haunt him for the rest of his life. "We used imagination." The transmission ended and power returned to the 3 surviving ships. Emergency life support activated. Minimal engines came online, just enough to limp home. 3 months later, Admiral Zexthor stood before the Imperial Council, his report complete. The counselors sat in stunned silence. "And you're certain," the High Chancellor finally asked, "that you never saw their ships?" "Never directly, Your Excellence, but they were there. Hundreds of them, maybe thousands, silent, invisible, and they could have destroyed us all." The Chancellor's expression was grim. "What do they want?" Zexthor remembered Captain Chen's final words, delivered with the cold certainty of absolute truth. "They want us to remember that there are 43,000 humans who will never go home. And they want us to understand that the next time we kill their civilians, they won't leave survivors to tell the story. The Empire never attacked another human settlement. Some wars, Zexthor learned, were won not with superior firepower or advanced technology, but with the simple, terrifying knowledge that somewhere in the darkness between the stars, humanity was watching. And humanity never forgot.